welcome back to my channel. My name is Justine. I recently just did a makeover of my bonus daughter's bedroom. I will link that in this video. There is a part 1 and a part 2, so if you haven't seen those, go check it out. But this is just a sign that I made for her bedroom. I wanted to do a little short video here so that you guys can kind of see what I did to get the finished look. However, the trim pieces around like the frame pieces, they were cut and angled before the video due to the fact that my friend helped me and she didn't want to be on camera. So I'm not going to force someone to be on camera that doesn't, but I am going to be starting from that point on. So you will get to see everything else, just not me cutting it with the saw. Right now, all I'm doing is sanding it. You're going to see me do this. It's pretty self-explanatory, and you can kind of just watch as I go along. I might just turn on some music, speed it up a little bit, and you guys can see. It's really not that hard. I just sand it, I stain it, and then I used liquid nails and then clamped it. And that's pretty much all I do. It's just really simple, and I needed something very simple. And I know that you guys, if you haven't seen my channel before, are confused about this. But this is the sign that we made for my bonus daughter's bedroom. If you watch the part 2 of her complete bedroom makeover, I'll link it above here. That one will have this sign completely done, and you'll see why I made this like a little separate clip, because it was just already so long and I didn't want to add it. And if you haven't seen all of my other videos, make sure you go over to my channel and check them out. I promise you it will be worth it.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special.
I am going to attempt to spray paint this white. However, my finger got tired, so I went to go get one of those sprayers I already had from like Lowe's or Home Depot. And when I did this, I broke the cap. So just be careful when you're doing this. So I did end up having to go and get my other one because I do keep this on stock. But that's what I'm doing in this clip.
Around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence. Laughing whenever we screw it up. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You
I'm just applying the same stain that I used for Jocelyn's table that my husband made her for her bearded dragon. But that is what stain is going on here. It's just the classic gray min wax.
got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
Now that we got everything spray painted and stained, all I'm going to do is take a spray paint poly, which I highly recommend for like little projects like these that won't be really having anything sitting on them like water or drinks. I think that this is just an easy way to keep it sealed without having to sit there and poly it forever. However, these caps are hard and I broke the top of this, so it was very interesting to get to work. I had to throw it away and get a whole new one, but I wasn't going to run to the store just to do that. So I just ended up trying to do the best I can with this. A little droplets got here and there, but it wasn't terrible. I just wiped them away. But now that's all I'm going to do. And then that should be it for in the garage. I'm going to take it upstairs and then show you what's next. For some reason, it deleted my footage of me clamping this. I just used C-clamps and liquid nails to hold the frame to the MDF board, and it just held like this. I didn't use any hardware. Now I'm just using my Cricut Maker to make the design. I've already had it set up for the measurements that I wanted on Cricut Design Space. So all I had to do was come up here and just hit print pretty much. And if you have a Cricut, you know what goes into this and what doesn't. But I just changed a few settings, and I also made a rectangle for the size that I wanted to make sure that the words would fit. And so now that's all I'm going to be doing, and I literally weed it and then put it onto the canvas, and you'll see the end result here in a minute.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your soul.
I did use permanent vinyl because I don't want it to come off. If you want to change the sign, I would use removable, but like I said, it's a sign, so you would probably want to use permanent vinyl.
To make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe as firefighters. You got me dancing in your store. I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing.
Now just cut your transfer tape down to the size that you need. This will make putting it on the sign so much easier. If you do not do this step, it will be so hard to move the vinyl, especially because you'll have to do it piece by piece. But most of us who have Cricuts know that you use a transfer tape. I use contact paper and it works perfectly. I don't buy the Cricut brand, but some people do and they like it better. But I do like this. It's cheaper and you get a huge roll, especially if you order it off Amazon.
Sit in your store, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence. Laughing whenever we screw it up. Go a little wild is your personal expression.
I had to get my husband's help with this project just because if you don't have someone else, this will be very hard to do this size of a project because you have to hold it straight and make sure it is level or it will be all kinds of crooked. But if you are better at it than me, then kudos to you because I am not good at this part. So he does help me. All right, that will bring us to the end of this video. If you haven't already, go check out part 1 and part 2 of my complete bedroom makeover. That is all about my bonus daughter's bedroom being redone. And then this is the sign that goes in her room above her bed. So if you haven't, go over there and check it out. And if you do like this video, please hit the like button as well as subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. My channel is all about cleaning, decorating, organizing, and some lifestyle as well as recipe ideas. Pretty much anything that has to do with your home life, that is me. So if you haven't, just make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you do know when I do upload. All right, see you in my next video. I bought these little hooks from Walmart, but you can get them from Michael's or Amazon. And my husband just put them on here. He originally put it in the center, but I told him it was a little bit heavier than that. So we did put 2, 1 on each end, and that's how we hung it.